Ladies and gentlemen, in the grandiloquent tapestry of political prognostications, Destiny, that sagacious soothsayer of the digital agora, unveils a kaleidoscopic tableau.
How does undermining the electoral process, how is that different than the big lie? I feel like the big lie is very particularly oriented around January 6th. What's your personal opinion how the criminal cases against Trump will likely rule? My guess is he's going to be guilty in all four. It would be crazy if people brought weak case, except for maybe that stupid New York one. So 3 of them. The Georgia one alone is worse than Watergate. I feel like most of this Trump has done is worse than Watergate, but we're so used to his craziness that all of it seems like memes. What is the stupid New York one? It has to do with misappropriating funds, but because he misreported the bribe that he gave to Cohen or whatever. It's just I feel like if you're gonna charge an ex-president of the United States with some crimes, there needs to be some real shit. But I don't know. Going to be no. Okay, declares a victory speech. Oh wait. Do you think history will look back on Trump as a calamity, or just here's this crazy dude elected? Depends on where the Republican Party goes from here. Who knows? Right now, hopefully the most likely path I think that we're on right now is Trump narrowly losing the election to Biden again. And then from there, Trump can't run again. And the Republicans are going to have to start looking around for new leadership. And who knows? Trump's not going to have anybody that he's going to choose because Trump doesn't give a fuck about himself. So he doesn't care about the future of the party. He doesn't care about nominating somebody to follow in his footsteps. So who knows? Nobody knows. If the Colorado thing goes through and Trump is kept off the ballots, though, man, I don't know, dude. That's like one of the ways we get to civil war, I feel like. As unfortunate as that is, I think maybe, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I've always maintained that as long as you're not people aren't starving or there's not some severe material crisis going on. I don't know if people would actually civil war, but who knows? Why do you say Trump couldn't run again if he loses? Because he's going to be 90 years old? Jesus. Also, how do you lose against the same guy twice and then still want to run for president again? Is that? Jesus. Stop. Okay. Roger Stone. I really do suspect it'll still be up in the air. When that happens, the key thing to do is claim victory. Possession is 9/10 of the law. No, we won for you. Sorry, over. We won. You're wrong for you. On election day, Vice President's staff, including
Weaving through the labyrinth of potential consequences should Donald Trump, that political Prometheus, suffer a second electoral defeat in the forthcoming 2024 election. It's a chiaroscuro of speculation, where the specter of undermining the electoral process echoes like the ghostly murmurs of Caesar's betrayal on the Ides of March. In Destiny's rhetorical acrobatics, he conjures the haunting specter of the big lie, a macabre dance with historical infamy akin to the conspiratorial reverberations of the Kennedy assassination or the intrigues that shrouded the fall of the Roman Republic. The comparison becomes a rhetorical thunderclap, a Byzantine tapestry where the threads of 6th January weave seamlessly into the fabric of electoral integrity. Destiny, donning the robes of a digital Demosthenes, expounds on his belief that Trump, that maestro of political discord, may face the guillotine of justice in 4 criminal cases, a legal octagon reminiscent of the trial of Socrates. The New York case, a legal Achilles heel, becomes a curious intermezzo in this legal saga, a potential chink in the armor of Trump's legal entanglements. The audacious claim that many of Trump's transgressions surpass the Watergate scandal, that Rubicon crossed by Nixon, resonates like the siren's call in the sea of political history. Destiny, that modern-day Polybius, notes the desensitization to Trump's escapades, akin to the insidious normalization of Caligula's excesses in the annals of Roman decadence. As Destiny sails through the tempest of historical reflection, he speculates on Trump's future in the pantheon of American presidents. The vicissitudes of history, like a capricious muse, hinge on the trajectory of the Republican Party, a political Cerberus guarding the gates of posterity. Destiny envisions a scenario where Trump, like a latter-day Sisyphus, narrowly misses the presidential crown for the second time, tethered by the Gordian knot of age, unable to traverse the political Rubicon again. The vexing query of Trump's persistent presidential aspirations, akin to the Herculean labors, evokes a Homeric pondering. Destiny, with the acuity of an Ithacan navigator, questions why Trump, having tasted the bittersweet nectar of electoral defeat, would plunge once more into the cyclopean maelstrom of presidential ambitions. A fleeting mention of Roger Stone, that Machiavellian Machow of Trumpian politics, punctuates Destiny's discourse. It becomes a dadaist commentary on the surreal theater of claiming victory in the midst of electoral chaos, an avant-garde choreography reminiscent of Salvador Dali's eccentricity. The magnum opus of Destiny's verbal symphony crescendos with a contemplation of historical legacy. Destiny, the temporal soothsayer, gazes into the crystalline ball of posterity, pondering the footprints that Trump may leave on the sands of time. The nebulous fog of historical interpretation, like a Homeric mist, shrouds the ultimate verdict on Trump's presidential odyssey. In conclusion, Destiny, that digital Cassandra, dissects the potential ramifications of a second Trumpian electoral demise with a rhetorical finacy that echoes through the corridors of the cybernetic agora. As the specter of electoral uncertainty looms, Destiny's musings serve as a polyphonic symphony, inviting us to navigate the labyrinth of hypotheticals and envision the potential echoes of history yet to be written. In the grand theater of political speculation, Destiny, with the flair of an oratorical Houdini, liberates our minds to contemplate the enigma that is the Trumpian Odyssey.